Good morning. Good morning. Well, welcome to the salon. So today is the first time you're with us. Right. So tell me a little bit about your hair. Tell me what do you like, what do you dislike?
So I've always had fine hair, and then since probably the last 10 years, I feel like it's been getting thinner.
Okay.
Maybe like really thin patches, so I kind of like use dark spray to cover it up.
Okay. Do you have any dark spray at the moment?
Yeah, just here and there.
Right.
So basically, obviously my natural colour is quite dark. I think that suits my colouring better, but I need the blonde to kind of brighten it up and give me a bit of fullness. Otherwise it just feels really flat.
And when did you colour your hair the last time?
I think December.
December.
Yeah.
Right. So with that, let me have a quick look through here. And how often do you normally colour your hair?
About 3 times a year.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. I would definitely say, so there is, when I look at it, I agree with you. I like the darker route.
Yeah.
I think the only problem I have with, do you have white hair?
No.
Not really. Okay.
No.
So with the spraying it on, what it does, it makes it very flat.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, when I look at your skin tone, you are very goldenly. So as soon as that goes too flat on the skin, it actually makes you washed out.
Yes.
So what I would do is number one, instead of creating that with a spray, what we do is we go in with a demi-permanent color.
Okay.
Now, demi-permanent color is very, very gentle. It's ammonia-free. It can cover white hair, but as you don't have any white hair.
The only reason I'm spraying that is because I feel like I can see my scalp. So it's not to cover up any grey or anything like
yes,
that.
so but we can do that with the demi-permanent.
Oh, wow,
So actually we drop it slightly, and what it will do is it will fade out.
Okay.
So it lightens up. It doesn't leave any lines in the hair like a permanent color.
Okay.
But that we can actually then drop your natural color just slightly,
Yeah, sure.
and will actually make the hair look fuller and denser, rather than using the spray to flatten it out.
Yes. Okay.
And I agree with you. I think the blonde in around your hair definitely works on you.
Yeah.
Now, I actually don't mind this type of colouring on you because it is warm.
Yeah.
What I do mind is when I look at it through here, it seems like there's not a lot of definition.
Yeah.
So it almost makes that look a bit flat as well.
Okay.
So I would like to go in, well, because 3 months ago you had full head.
Maybe half a head, maybe.
Right.
I can't really remember. She might have done a full head, actually.
Yeah, I think there's definitely quite a bit of colour in here.
Okay.
So what I would like to do is go in and give you a little bit more definition.
Yeah.
Make some of the hair ever so slightly, make it a little bit pop in areas a bit more.
Yeah.
And then some of them actually bring them down. So when we look at your hair, there's, because you see, if I do that, there's very little highs and lows in the hair, which I think, well, we can get you glowing a lot more by putting in colour in strategic places. Now, what I like to always say is, when people look at you, they know you colour your hair.
Yeah.
You know, we're not trying to disguise the fact that you colour it.
Yes.
And I would actually lean into that more. Because you don't have any white hair, you're actually very lucky.
Yeah.
So I would say, let's give you more directional colour where we keep the root dark, we make it a little bit lighter through these bits that you can see.
Lovely.
And then through the back of the hair, bring some panel colouring. Now I can see through the ends here, they have had a little bit of some damage to it. Do you use any heat on your hair?
The only thing I use is like a hairbrushy dryer. I used to kind of put it around a wand to curl it, give it a wave. I feel like it doesn't really work now, so I haven't been doing that.
So is it like almost like an air wrap type thing?
It's like a big hairdryer styling brush.
Okay.
Just like a big fat brush with a hairdryer in it.
And then do you use any heat protector?
I do use heat protector, yeah.
Okay. So what I would say, so feeling through the ends, I would definitely say this feels like there's been quite a bit of damage on there. So we're cutting through there as well.
Yeah.
Now, how do you feel about the length of the hair?
Well, I feel like as I'm getting older and it's getting thinner, I've kind of been growing it, so I feel like I've got more hair.
Okay.
But I do know it looks really lank and thin. So what would you suggest?
Well, so when people come to see me, I always think about how do we, well, like you said, make your hair look fuller.
Yes.
So I'm going to show you what I see. Now, this can be a multitude of things that have caused this effect on the hair. It could be your color. It could be the way you dry it, the machine that you use. But it can also be the way that somebody has cut the hair. Because conventional hairdressers, what they do is they cut hair wet, which means they give you an outline, and then they took the top off and they do this. So And that is what I actually have a quick look. Yeah, exactly. So they've lifted up through there, which means that the hair through the back drops out, but then you have something that's what we call disconnection. Now, disconnection is not wrong. It just means that for somebody who wants to have more hair, it actually takes hair away.
Yeah.
So when I do fashion work, I use disconnection. But on regular clients who wants to have good hair all the time, it doesn't work. So when we look at your hair through here, okay, so you can see, so the bottom there is full, but then you've got layers that sits very, very short. It actually sits there. And what that means, you can see the same side here, you've got that actually leaves little holes in the hair. But you can see the layering sitting there. So there's no blend.
I've noticed the holes.
So there's no blend in between them. So the good news is the colour we can sort in one go.
Yes.
The haircut, unless you come up quite a bit shorter, will need a couple of goes.
So when you say quite a bit shorter,
so I would, if you say to me, I can do whatever I want, I would take that off.
So where will that come at the front?
So that will probably sit about there.
I trust you.
Do that. Because with these, even if we look through the front, we can see you've got a layer there, then no connection, a layer there. Now, in your hair texture, you are never going to be a person with loads of layers. But the layering, what's happening at the moment, it almost has a mushroom effect where it gives you volume there, and then it makes the ends very, very thin, and we almost need to revert back out, and then start very gentle layering through the bottom.
I trust you. You do it. As long as you don't give me short back and sides.
We'll definitely not give you short back and sides. I think that will work really well. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to use the keratin in your hair, and just to make sure that you keep the hair strong and healthy. But we'll start the colour work first, we'll dry it, and then we'll do the haircut.
Exciting. Thank you.